Hello and welcome to the Listening Post's unboxing channel on YouTube. Today I'm unboxing a brand new product from ifi, the ifi ZEN Blue 3. Now, for obvious reasons, this replaced the 2, which replaced the original one. The ZEN series is sort of a desktop product. The ZEN Blue, the first one, really rocked my world as far as how good a Bluetooth receiver could actually sound. And this one just blew away all of its competition at more than double its price. Now this new iteration is a lot more expensive than the original, but its feature set and its quality set is now second to none. So it easily justifies its price point. Nevertheless, let's have a look. Firstly, the packaging. There's a gloss soft plastic covering on all of this. We've got a colour photograph of the product being operated. More muted design now with the wording. ZEN Blue, lossless high resolution Bluetooth, ifi logo, high res audio, and the wireless logos for that. We've got a colour photograph of the back of the unit. In fact, that's kind of close to the size, by the way. Compliance and other branding on the bottom, and then all of the specs associated with the product at the back, including a QR code to get you access to quick startup guides and other things from an information perspective, scannable codes, and then the serial number and a tiny little wee scan into one corner. Opening these really straightforward. Basically nick the shrunk wrapped plastic and then tear it off. Looking again at the photographs, they're full colour and we've got an ifi logo off on one side. It's a little sleeve, and then getting into the plain box is very straightforward as it's not sellotaped closed. There's a series of small accessories including an ifi sticker, after sales information, bit of information about title and MQA, a quick start and connection guide, which also is worth mentioning, highlights the colour coding for the LEDs on the front of the unit. So hang around, you'll see some close-up photographs. There's a desiccant bag and the product itself protected in a soft plastic bag. There's a moulded plastic cardboard cover to support the product, and then the accessories in a small box. Now the accessories themselves are not taped closed. What we've got is a basic wall-wart 5-volt power supply. We've got the unit's Bluetooth aerial. We've got some basic ifi branded interconnecting cables, and if you're using this to its capabilities, the quality of these should be revisited pretty quickly. Then we've got, and this is unusual for a Bluetooth product, and you'll see why in a moment. What we've got is an optical 3.5mm to Toslink adapter and the USB cable for the inputs. Now again, the reason it's got the adapter, the reason it's got the USB cable is going to be very self-explanatory once we have a quick look at the product, so please hang around. So there we have it, and I'm going to start at the back because of what I've alluded to. Firstly, this product is not just a Bluetooth receiver. Now of course it's stunning with 1200 kilobits per second of data transfer, so it's aptX lossless. It's the next standard, it's the gold standard in Bluetooth. But what you'll see as I start to take off some of these little protective covers is a myriad of other inputs as well. See, if you've got a DAC as good as this, and of course Bluetooth off a phone or something like that is going to be relatively good from a digital format, but its sound quality is going to be vastly influenced by the digital to analog converter. So once you've established such a good DAC, and it's an ESS DAC, it's one of the ESS Sabre DACs, stunning as far as its resolution and noise floor. Nevertheless, once you've established such a good DAC on board, one of the easiest ways to justify the product and to see that investment pay back in your home is to add inputs allowing you to utilize the DAC itself. So we've got a USB input, we've got a 3.5mm optical and coax input via one of those sort of, you saw them on computers the first years and years ago. Then we've got a looped output as well. Then we've got a single RCA input and the analog RCA outputs and a 4.4mm balanced output for one of their breakout cables to give you a 4.4mm balance to 2 XLR should you be connecting this to a very good preamp or integrated amplifier. Nevertheless, those inputs can be utilized for both a DAC and the next feature which they've added is the ability to transmit out again. So this is not just a Bluetooth receiver but now a Bluetooth transmitter as well. Nevertheless, I'll just connect that aerial so we can see it kind of in its glory. Right, so revisiting the back again, we've got the 5 volt DC input, the aerial at the back, and then a series of inputs, the USB, the optical and coax, the analog, and then the analog outputs for when you're utilizing this as a DAC or a Bluetooth receiver. Now, pausing and having a look at the top, we can see an emulation of the quick startup guide's information about the color coding for the front display. Each change from a myriad of different colors is 6 or 7 different colors, as well, and alluding to with a little line, again hang around for the close-up photographs as to what part of the front display it refers to. Nevertheless, over the side we've got a basic on-off power switch. We've got the ability to change between this as a receiver, an RX, or a TX transmitter, or switching it to a DAC mode. So it can go receiver, transmitter, or DAC, and it's a simple illumination as far as that goes. Then we've got an input selection, and that uses USB via the rear USB-C, coax, optical, or RCA inputs. We've got the central ifi logo which illuminates when it's powered up, and the second LED showing the color coding associated with the resolution of the source that you are looking at, and again it's protected with a little plastic cover. Then we've got a second high res audio lossless logo, and then a button associated with the transmission mode for low latency. Now that basically supercharges things. I'm guessing there will be some drawbacks from a noise floor perspective or something like that when you use low latency. Don't know, let's find out. But nevertheless, the low latency is an on-off option when you are utilizing this perhaps for gaming or something, when you've got to really sync with picture or sound in some way. And then we've got the basics associated with another option for the brightness and other settings along those lines. So this brilliant, by the way, the fit and finish is excellent. It's much heavier than I expected. So very, very good from a build quality perspective. Even the bottom and the little rubber feet are excellent as far as their design. So there we have it. ifi's brand new ZEN DAC 3 Bluetooth streamer. It's a receiver, it's a transmitter, and it's a DAC all in one. Proudly unboxed here at the Listening Post in Christchurch, New Zealand. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, subscribe to our channel.